Hello, it is Foundation Friday, the final day of April 2021. Steve Sipress here with another in our multi-part series here on Foundation Friday on the fantastic classic book, The Magic of Thinking Big by Dr. David J. Schwartz, PhD and Professor of Marketing. Back when he wrote this book decades ago, still classic and meaningful today. And we're going to introduce you to two guys that you have a choice of who you want running your life. So let's get right to it. We'll pick up where we left off last time. Dr. Schwartz tells us your mind is a thought factory. It's a busy factory producing countless thoughts every day. Production in your thought factory is under the charge of two foremen. One is Mr. Triumph, and the other is Mr. Defeat. Mr. Triumph is in charge of manufacturing positive thoughts. He specializes in producing reasons why you can, why you're qualified, and why you will. As I turn the page, you can guess what Mr. Defeat is all about. He produces negative, depreciating thoughts. He's your expert in developing reasons why you can't, why you're weak, why you're inadequate. His specialty is the why you will fail chain of thoughts. Both Mr. Triumph and Mr. Defeat are intensely obedient. They snap to attention immediately. All you need to do to signal either foreman is to give the slightest mental beck and call. If the signal is positive, Mr. Triumph will step forward and go to work. Likewise, a negative signal brings Mr. Defeat forward. Now, the more work you give either of these two foremen, the stronger he becomes. If Mr. Defeat is given more work to do, he adds personnel and takes up more space in your mind. Eventually, he will take over the entire thought manufacturing division, and virtually all thought will be of a negative nature. The only wise thing to do is to fire Mr. Defeat. In the words of our previous president, you're fired, Mr. Defeat. You don't need him. You don't want him around telling you that you can't, you're not up to it, you'll fail, and so on. Mr. Defeat will not help you get where you want to go, so boot him out. Use Mr. Triumph 100% of the time. When any thought enters your mind, ask Mr. Triumph to go to work for you. He will show you how you can succeed. Those who convert opportunity into reward, and let me say I sincerely believe you are one of those, or else you'd rely on luck and not bother with this book, and you wouldn't bother with watching this video. So therefore you will be one of those wise people who learns how to think themselves to success. Walk in. The door to success is open wider than ever before. Put yourself on record now that you are going to join that select group that is getting what it wants from life. Here is the first step towards success. It's a basic step. It can't be avoided. Step one, believe in yourself. Believe you can succeed. That, my friend, is the magic of thinking big, which we will continue to delve into in future episodes here on Foundation Friday. So thanks for being here today, and I'll catch you back here tomorrow on Social Media Saturday. As the sun sets in the west, and as usual, you just can't see all the glorious colors in the iPhone, but there's some beautiful orange, purple, pinks, blues happening. Hope things are happening where you are as well. Catch you tomorrow. Bye-bye.